What's that?
We have to hold a couple minutes. We're waiting on our president, who is still not here. So we're gonna
Just tell him I'm starting without him. So. Good morning, everyone. We're going to get everyone seated now in a second, if you can. Grab your coffee or cranberry juice or whatever it is you have and settle in. Beautiful morning here in the Annapolis Valley. Okay, I think everyone's pretty much seated. Welcome, bienvenue, epcha lasi, to the 2024 Acadia Sports Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I'd like to begin today's event by acknowledging we are in Mi'kmaq, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. I'd also like to note that October is Mi'kmaq History Month, and we aren't far from the Glooscap and Annapolis Valley communities. Good morning, I'm David Salter. I'm a longtime supporter of Acadia Athletics, and I'm the color man on Acadia men's hockey broadcasts on AVR radio with the Acadia legend Len Hawley, and a tough one last night for our hockey team. But Len is guaranteeing a victory tonight, so if the boys, a little bit of pressure on the boys there tonight. So Len says guaranteed win night, right, Len? Wherever you are. I'm truly excited to be standing here today in front of our campus guests, athletes, coaches, alumni, supporters, and of course, our honored inductees. To that, I want to thank Acadia Athletics and the Acadia Sport Hall of Fame Committee for all their hard work in planning today's event. I also want to thank the Acadia Alumni Association for their support of this and other Acadia athletic events. The Acadia Sports Hall of Fame was inaugurated during Homecoming 1998. Ever since, inductions have been held every other year. However, given the incredible accomplishments and contributions of so many Acadia athletes, coaches, teams, and builders, we have decided to host this event annually to recognize the many contributions to the successful legacy of Acadia athletics. In the athlete category, the aim is to recognize former Acadia student athletes who competed with distinction at the highest level of intercollegiate athletic competition available at Acadia at that time, and who, as a result of their contribution to the athletics program and university sport in Canada, have enhanced the image and reputation of our university. Today, we're proud to induct 6 individuals who have had a profound impact on athletics at Acadia. I'd now like to introduce Acadia's president, Dr. Jeff Hennessy, to provide a welcome on behalf of the university. Jeff?
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I'll start off by thanking the Friends of Acadia Football for a great event last night. It was a wonderful dinner. And for those of you who were here, rest assured I did inform my wife that she had been involved in an auction of dinner with her and me, and the price that it went for. She's mildly terrified, but she's game. So thank you. Congratulations to our inductees this year. Welcome to all of you to this ceremony. It's a wonderful thing that we do every year. And you know, in a minute we're going to see and hear about all of these incredible achievements of these former student athletes. And every time I see that, I have the same reaction to every time I see our student athletes in a game or a tournament or a match or in practice. I can't help but thinking, this isn't even their full-time job. They're actually students first. They do all this while they're studying, while they're going to labs, while they're writing exams, while they're working on essays. And at the same time, they're doing this incredible training and practicing and playing in games, and most of them are volunteering in the community. It's no mystery why our student athletes, when they leave Acadia, become such successful and productive and incredible people out there in the world. And so to the inductees, we're so grateful to you, not only for what you did while you were at Acadia, what you've achieved since, and how you serve as role models to our student athletes, and for your connection to Acadia, because you represent the best of what we do at Acadia. So congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff. And now, will you please welcome Una Proudfoot, Executive Director, Alumni Relations, for her remarks on behalf of the Alumni Association. Una?
Thank you. Good morning. The Alumni Association currently stands at about 35,000 strong, 35,000 active alumni. And what that means when we say active is that we know where they are, they know where we are, and they are engaged with us on one level or another. When I say that number to colleagues of mine at other institutions, they kind of give me a little look, because they think it's a small number. And my reaction is always, small but mighty. What fills my cup is that we have that strength in the association, and we have an association board of 22 people. And those 22 people, trust me when I say, are not just sitting in seats. They are engaged, committed, passionate people who are doing the work of that 36,000 people on behalf of the university. That fills my cup. What else fills my cup is opportunities like this for us to acknowledge, for us to acknowledge our alumni. Sport Hall of Fame induction is one way that, and usually happens on homecoming weekend and started on homecoming weekend. And it's a terrific opportunity for us to say, welcome back to campus. Thank you for what you did as a student here. And thank you for what you did as an athlete here. And thank you for remaining with us. And the last thing that I'll tell you that fills my cup is when I look around the room and I see current athletes, current students. And I hope you look around the room and see who's here today and you envision yourself joining us in 10 years, 20 years. Chuck, 30 years? Are we at 30? No? Congratulations, wholeheartedly, to the 6 inductees this morning. Kevin Knopp, who couldn't be here. Really hard not to call him Knoppler. Chuck, congratulations. Scott Grimmer, congratulations. I know Bridget is here. I have not spotted you yet. Congratulations. Kevin Baker. Where's Kevin? Congratulations. And Ivan, congratulations. Welcome home.
Thank you, Una. We are now excited to welcome our 2024 inductees into the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame. This year we have 6 All-Canadians, AUAA champions, national medalists, and national champions. These inductees represent the very essence of sporting excellence and commitment. Without further ado, let us take a closer look at these remarkable inductees who have not only excelled in their respective sports, but have also demonstrated the resilience, dedication, and passion that defines true sporting greatness. We begin today with Chuck Wust, an iconic figure in Acadia men's football. He played a pivotal role in securing the 1986 AUAA championship title with his contributions impossible to overlook. Now direct your attention to the video screen.
This morning, we gather to celebrate the Acadia University football legacy of Chuck Wust. Born in Scarborough, Ontario, Chuck's journey to Acadia began at the age of 8 when his father, a volunteer football coach, first ignited his love for the game. His time at Acadia was transformative, both on and off the field. Starting as an offensive player, he made a seamless switch to defense in his second year, where he thrived under Coach John Hewart's leadership. Hard-nosed and relentless, Wust became one of the most feared defensive players in Canadian university football. His individual accolades are numerous: a CIAU first-team All-Canadian in 1983, 1986, and 1987, AUAA Defensive Player of the Year in 86 and 87, and a crucial part of Acadia's 1986 AUAA championship team. That year, he had 4 interceptions in a single game, adding his name to a very short list of players to have achieved this record, a moment that will forever be etched in Acadia's football history. But Wust's story is not just one of personal achievement. His success was deeply rooted in the camaraderie of his teammates and the unwavering support of his coaches. For him, these relationships were the foundation of his growth, both as a player and as a person. As Chuck Wust takes his place in the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame, we honor not just his athletic excellence, but the legacy of dedication, teamwork, and perseverance that he has left behind. Please join me in celebrating the incredible career and legacy of Chuck Wust, an Acadia Axeman legend whose contributions will forever be remembered.
Please welcome to the stage Chuck Wust. Couple of mic on here, yeah. We'll have a couple of words with Chuck. Chuck, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, David.
You know, we just listened to all your achievements at Acadia, you know, a brilliant athletic career here in Wolfville. When you look back at that time, who were some of the mentors that got you to Acadia and the people that mentored you and that you looked up to while you were here?
Well, certainly, I would say, you know, coming in on 1982, you know, the year before, the 81 team had won the championship. So, you know, that was a strong team, both offensively and defensively. So, you know, there were many veterans on that team that, you know, it was just trying to keep up with them, both from work ethic and it's just a skill set and just learning, you know, what it takes to play under pressure. And yeah, no, I think those people in particular would be.
You know, we just heard about your 4 interception game, a record that I guess you share with a couple of people.
Yes.
Talk us through that day. What did you have for breakfast, maybe?
I don't know. I mean, those situations, you know, just happen, right? I mean, it's just one of those things that you try to put yourself in a position to be able to just take advantage of things, and you get lucky every once in a while. And yeah, that day in particular, was very lucky.
When you found out that you were going to be inducted, and I guess when you take it all in here today, what do you think about?
Just you know, I've been playing this game or that game since I was 7 or 8 years old. So the passion of the sport of football was really. Was a volunteer coach of football for over 20 years. So, you know, being able to, you know, at that point in time, just kind of hang around the team. And I recall one in particular where we would, I don't know, at the local library, you would be able to get these, you know, 16 millimeter NFL films, right? And I remember just as a kid, just watching those films over and over again. And those were the days of, you know, for me, iconically, you know, like Lombard, Gale Sayers, and Jim Brown, right? So I was hooked. I was hooked on the game, and yeah, I just had just, you know, you grow up with it, and for that long, I think you become, you know, fairly decent at it. So it was good.
Well, I think that's an understatement for you.
No worries.
Chuck, congratulations. Thanks so much.
David.
Enjoy your
All right,
day.
Cheers.
Up here and use this mic. Next, we honor another football great, Scott Nicholson, with an impressive list of accolades that includes an AUAA title, 3-time AUAA All-Star, and 2-time All-Canadian. Now, direct your attention to the video screen.
Today, we honor Scott Nicholson, a football player whose passion and dedication left an indelible mark on Acadia's football program. Scott's exceptional talent as a lineman earned him numerous accolades, including CIAU First Team All-Canadian in 1988 and Second Team All-Canadian in 1989. He was also recognized as a Conference All-Star in 1986, 1988, and 1989, and named AUAA Outstanding Lineman of the Year in 1988. These honors are a testament to his relentless work ethic and the influence of the coaches who shaped his development. Among them, Sonny Wolf, Al Hartley, and Jacques Dussault were pivotal in molding him into the player and leader he became. As a team captain, Scott developed leadership skills that would serve him well beyond the football field, guiding him through a 30-year career in corrections. The values of teamwork and perseverance he learned at Acadia became integral to his success in life. One of Scott's fondest memories is the unforgettable 1986 Atlantic Bowl game. That season, the Axemen went undefeated, a rare and remarkable achievement. Although they fell short in the Atlantic Bowl, the experience of playing at the national level alongside great teammates like Chuck Wust, Paul Wetmore, Jody LeClaire, Gaetan Letourneau, and Gar Dickinson left a lasting impression on Scott. After his playing days, Scott remained connected to the program by joining the coaching staff, where he spent 3 years mentoring the next generation of Axemen players. His love for coaching extended beyond Acadia, as he went on to coach in various minor sports, carrying forward the lessons and skills he gained from his time at Acadia. As Scott reflects on his journey from a young, eager football player to a dominant force on the field, he expresses deep gratitude to his coaches, family, friends, and especially his teammates, who made his job easier with their incredible skill and dedication. We are proud to induct Scott Nicholson into the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame. Your journey is a testament to the power of hard work, leadership, and a deep love for the game. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor.
Please welcome to the stage Scott Nicholson. So, Scott, you arrived at Acadia in the mid-'80s. The program was a few years removed from a national championship at that point. Sonny Wolf was now at the helm. What attracted you to Acadia? What made you want to come here?
Well, actually the phys ed program, because I wanted to be a phys ed teacher, and they had a program that incorporated the education right in to the 4 years, and that was definitely a big part of it.
Mm-hmm. Undefeated season in 1986. Tell us about that year, and to go undefeated, obviously you have to have a very special team. What made that team special?
Just a lot of, really, really talented football players. We had a great defensive team with, several all-conference guys and all-Canadians, and then, on the offense we had, guys that went on to play in the CFL and have long careers in the CFL who were super talented, Paul Massoudi and Brad Tierney and Brian Walling, and, so it wasn't, we were loaded on the defense and the offense. It was a well-rounded team, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, for some players, when their playing days come to an end, that's the end of their association with their sport. But you wanted to continue on and coach. Tell us why and what you got out of coaching.
Well, the school just gave me so much, so I just wanted to give back as much as I could. And I enjoyed coaching. Learned a lot, from Sonny Wolf and Jacques Dussault and a lot of the other coaches. And, I just took that forward and went into the schools. And unfortunately, there's not football here in the Valley at the time. When I got out, there's no football. But I coached a lot of rugby and basketball and other sports. And I used the skills and things I learned from the coaches here and just, took that forward into the schools.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott, for this, and congratulations. All Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Our next inductee is Bridget Anakin, one of Acadia women's soccer greats, national champion, national medalist, All-Canadian, and championship tournament MVP. Now direct your attention to the video screen.
Bridget Anakin arrived at Acadia in 1988, drawn not only by the beauty of the region where she spent many childhood days, but also by the exceptional women's soccer program that was quickly rising to. The decision to attend Acadia was solidified by a pivotal phone call from head coach Laura Sanders, who became not just a coach, but a mentor and inspiration for Anakin. Under Sanders' guidance, Anakin thrived, leading her team to 4 consecutive AUAA championships from 1988 to 1991, a CIAU silver medal in 1988, and ultimately the CIAU championship in 1990. But Anakin is quick to emphasize that her individual success was made possible by the incredible team she was part of. The camaraderie and support within the women's soccer team were the foundation of their success. We went to nationals all 4 years, and the nucleus of our team kept the program rolling, she reflects, highlighting the deep bonds formed with her teammates. As Anakin looks back on her time at Acadia, she speaks with gratitude about the small-town atmosphere of Wolfville, the personal attention from instructors, and the vibrant varsity program that created a supportive environment for growth, both on and off the field. Her induction into the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame is not just a recognition of her outstanding talent and dedication, but also a celebration of the legacy she and her teammates built together, a legacy that will endure for years to come. Bridget Anakin, we proudly welcome you into the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame, acknowledging your exceptional contribution to Acadia's rich athletic tradition and the lasting impact you've made on our community.
Please welcome to the stage Bridget Anakin. Bridget, when you arrived at Acadia, the program was relatively new and very competitive right out of the gate. What attracted you to Acadia?
Well, as the video said, I've got family here, their roots run deep, and it was that one phone call from Laura. I had applied to many universities, but there was only one phone call and a question of, how fast are you? And didn't really relate over the phone, but it was, again, that personal touch that this wonderful place gave me, and I couldn't help but come here.
You know, as the Acadia president, Jeff Hennessy, pointed out, sometimes it's hard to believe that it's not a full-time job just being an athlete. You're a student here, first and foremost. How did Acadia prepare you for life after university?
Well, the sports certainly gave me that background. It was work hard and party hard. And I guess I kept that going for many, many years. That's what we did. We worked really hard in season on the field, going to the gym, playing squash, lifting weights, encouraged by our fellow varsity athletes. We ate late team meals in this very space. And it always carried with me. When I moved to Vancouver and knew no one, what did I do? I joined a soccer team, and there were my friends. So the sports just keep you going for life, and it just gives so much richness to your life.
Awesome. And more accolades coming your way. I guess next month, the 1991 Acadia women's soccer team is going to be inducted into the Nova Scotia Sports Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What does that mean to you?
Well, that's very special as well. It's going to be great to see all my teammates. I've got a few of them here today, but it'll be the first time we've gotten together since 2000 when we were inducted as a team into the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame. So it's, going on 24 years that we get together, and it'll be a great moment to make sure we make a pledge to come back to homecoming a little more often.
And another opportunity to party, right?
Another another opportunity
One
to
last
take a
hurrah.
red-eye flight across the country and get here 3 weeks from now.
Awesome, awesome.
You
Thanks
bet.
so much,
Yeah,
and
thank you.
congratulations
Thank you very
once
much.
again.
Yeah, thank you.
Our next inductee is Kevin Knopp, an Axeman hockey standout who was a four-time AUAA All-Star, one-time All-Canadian, and a national championship All-Star. Now direct your attention to the video screen.
Kevin joined the Acadia Axemen in 1990, part of a wave of Western Hockey League players drawn east by opportunity and camaraderie. Influenced by teammates like Norm Batherson and guided by the recruiting skills of head coach Tom Coolin, Kevin made what he calls the best decision of his life to come to Acadia. Over 4 years, Kevin's contributions on the ice were nothing short of extraordinary. A dominant defenseman, he earned AUS All-Star honors every year from 1991-92 to 1994-95 and was named a first-team All-Canadian in 1993-94. His leadership was instrumental in guiding the Axemen to 3 consecutive AUAA championships, culminating in the crowning achievement of his career, the CIAU National Championship victory in the 92-93 season. That 93 championship season remains a highlight for Kevin and his teammates. He recalls the first intermission of the final game, telling the team, "I think we're going to win," and win they did, through sheer dedication, hard work, and the brotherhood they built on and off the ice. For Kevin, the bonds he formed at Acadia went beyond the rink. He fondly remembers the close friendships, the supportive community, and the profound impact those 5 years had on his life. Acadia, he says, expanded my personality and my friendship base, relationships he continues to cherish to this day. Kevin's legacy will now be etched into Acadia's history as a Hall of Fame alum. His influence on the hockey program and the athletes who follow in his footsteps is undeniable. We celebrate Kevin Knopp, a champion, a leader, and a true Axeman, as we welcome him into the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame.
Unfortunately, Kevin was not able to join us here today, but I understand he is watching on the live stream. I don't know where the cameras are, but Kevin, congratulations, and thank you for your contributions to Acadia Athletics and Acadia University, and welcome to the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame. Staying with hockey for a moment, we now pay tribute to Kevin Baker, a legend on the ice, two-time All-Canadian and CIS Men's Hockey MVP. Baker played a pivotal role on the Axemen hockey team during his time with the program. Now direct your attention to the video screen.
Today we celebrate a remarkable athlete whose journey to greatness was anything but conventional. Kevin Baker, born and raised in Kingston, Ontario, had a lifelong dream of playing in the National Hockey League. Like many young athletes, he pursued that dream relentlessly, stepping into the world of professional hockey, becoming a 7th-round draft pick to the Los Angeles Kings. But life had different plans. A severe injury forced Baker to reconsider his path, leading him to Acadia University. What began as a detour soon became the defining chapter of his life. At Acadia, Baker embraced not only the sport he loved, but a community that would leave an indelible mark on him. Though sidelined through his first year due to eligibility rules, Baker made the most of his time off the ice. He immersed himself in student life, forged lasting friendships, and contributed to his team in every way he could. When he finally took to the ice for the Acadia Axemen, he made an immediate impact, earning AUS All-Star and second-team All-Canadian honors in the 2004-05 season. But it was the following season that truly cemented his legacy. Baker was named AUS Men's Hockey MVP, a first-team All-Canadian, and CIS Men's Hockey MVP. His leadership was instrumental in securing an AUS championship that same year. Beyond the accolades, Baker's contributions to Acadia's community and hockey program were unparalleled. As he reflects on his time at Acadia, it's not just the awards that stand out, but the memories shared with teammates and the lifelong bonds formed. From the championship games to the bus rides home filled with joy, Baker's journey is one of resilience, perseverance, and most importantly, heart. Now with his family and daughters Tinsley and Hudson by his side, Kevin Baker returns to Acadia to be inducted into the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame. His story reminds us that success is not just about where you end up, but how you navigate the path that leads you there. Congratulations to 2024 Acadia Sports Hall of Fame inductee Kevin Baker, an athlete, a leader, and an Axeman legend whose legacy will forever be etched in Acadia's history.
Please welcome to the stage Kevin Baker. So Kevin, as we saw in the video there, you played some pro hockey before coming to Acadia. Why the decision to go the university route, and specifically Acadia University?
Well, going to school was always, a decision that I wanted to make. Eligibility rules and playing major junior, you couldn't get a scholarship to the NCAA, but those rules are hopefully changing for everyone. But just trying to pursue an NHL career was the goal. Everyone growing up wants to play in the NHL, who plays hockey. And that was where I wanted to be. And unfortunately, with an injury, my second year, my first year as a rookie, I had to make the decision that there was life after hockey. And coming to school and getting to play hockey and get a degree. And then, after that, it was, who knows, maybe I can go play again, which is what I did. Another 8 years of playing pro hockey, and so it worked out good.
Mm-hmm. Now, you were a standout right away. What are some of your fondest memories of playing varsity hockey here at Acadia?
Here at Acadia, the life. Lots of friends, and it's small. It's very tight knit, and you meet a lot of other people from other sports that you're close to. Those bigger schools you don't really get to interact with like that. But all the sports are friends, and it was just the teammates and our coaches, and just a really good group of guys that I played with. A lot of leaders, a lot of captains on major junior teams, and at Birungi did a great job recruiting, and a great program here in Acadia.
You touched on it there a second ago that you played pro hockey, then again after your time here at Acadia. Tell us about that and how life is now.
So I got to go play for another 8 years. I retired in 2015. Getting to play the game for a living was good until my two daughters were born, and then life happens. So live in Southeast Texas. I work in the oil and gas business down there, and don't get to play much hockey in the South, but and my girls don't play hockey. But I do try to take them skating when I can. There's a ice rink at the mall in Houston, so I get to take them skating once in a while. But yeah, great honor, and I appreciate it, and the committee and the guys coming to support me, and I know they got a game tonight, so good luck tonight, guys, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations, Kevin. Enjoy your day. Thank you, Kevin. Our final induction of 2024, we are pleased to recognize another Acadia football legend, Ivan Birungi. Two-time All-Canadian, three-time AUS All-Star, and AUS Men's Football MVP. Ivan helped lead the Axeman football program to two back-to-back AUS championships. Now direct your attention to the video screen.
Today, we celebrate the remarkable journey of Ivan Birungi, whose story exemplifies perseverance, resilience, and excellence. Ivan's journey to Acadia was far from conventional. Initially recruited for basketball, a chance connection led him to football, a decision that would change his life. Arriving in Wolfville, Ivan didn't suit up for a single game in his first year. Instead, he videotaped games, bonding with his teammates and embracing the camaraderie that became the foundation of his Axeman experience. Despite early setbacks, Ivan's patience and hard work paid off. When his moment arrived, he became a force on the field. From 2004 to 2006, Ivan was a three-time AUS All-Star, earning first-team All-Canadian honors in 2005 and second-team All-Canadian honors in 2004 and 2006. He was named AUS MVP twice and played a pivotal role in leading the Axemen to back-to-back AUS championships in 2005 and 2006. Beyond the accolades, Ivan attributes his success to the support of his coaches, teammates, and his family, especially his parents, whose work ethic and commitment inspired him. His father drove from Ottawa to watch his games, and Ivan's dedication to hard work was evident in everything he did. After Acadia, Ivan continued his football career with the Montreal Alouettes and spent time with the Hamilton Tiger Cats, Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and Europe's Calanda Broncos. But it was his time at Acadia that left the deepest impact, shaping not only his career, but also the man he is today. Now living in Ontario and working for Durham Region, Ivan's connection to Acadia remains unbreakable. He fondly remembers Wolfville as his second home, a place that instilled in him the values of teamwork, dedication, and pride in being an Axeman. We honor Ivan Birungi, an underdog, a champion, and a proud Axeman, whose legacy will forever be celebrated in the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame.
Please welcome to the stage, Ivan Birungi. So Ivan, I was enjoying your video there, and you went from being the video coordinator to like the biggest man on campus and star of the football team. You've inspired now generations of maybe nerdy guys that are doing video, and they can all of a sudden be the star of the football team. Yeah. Tell us about originally a basketball background as well. So you didn't take a typical route to becoming a football star.
Yeah, not at all. I got recruited actually by, like you're saying, Dave Knopp Brown recruited me for basketball, and wasn't going to play basketball, so he's forwarded my name to Coach Wolf, and the rest is history. First year, like I said, I was on a skylift, videotaping the games, looking.
One of these days, I'll be out there.
Yeah, exactly. Looking at the dikes, like looking at the ocean, being like, "What am I doing?" But I don't know, perseverance and Coach Cummins, Coach Grant Davies, and just a good group of guys. The first year, we had a great team, so it wasn't like I wasn't not dressing for a reason. So just bought in, had. Like just a good group of guys, just a good foundation where a lot of guys we're not from the valley, we're not from the area. Everybody came from all over Canada and the United States, and we're all here, right? And like Baker alluded to, there's not being in a small school and having that camaraderie between not just our team but all the other sports teams. Kind of made it a little bit easier. I didn't just get lost in like as a number. I felt like I had a place out here, and I just needed to buy in and just kind of put your head down and work. And I don't know, it somehow worked.
Indeed, lots of accolades on the football field. Anything in particular stand out? Whether it's wins or awards or just memories about football.
Like our win against Axe against the finals, the 69-6 game against Axe. For those who don't remember, they stepped on our A pregame. We didn't take that lightly. The first play of the game, we went Coach Utley, all four of our linemen, all defensive linemen went offside on purpose. So we got an objectionable conduct and an offside on the one play. Second play of the game, we got an interception. I think it was Nicholson. Third play of the game, I ran a touchdown, and then it was just a route for the 69-6 finals. So that was the first championship, I believe, and that was one of our best memories of mine.
Awesome. And you went on to a career in the CFL. Tell us about life after Acadia in the CFL and what you're doing now.
Yeah, well, it never goes as best as you want, but I know I had an opportunity to bounce around a little bit and then play overseas, and then I coached at U of T for about 6-7 years, and now I'm just in Ontario raising a family and doing family things. So.
Awesome. Look, congratulations for this and enjoy your day.
Thank you much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ivan, and congratulations once again. Before we end today's ceremony, we'd like to again thank the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame Selection Committee for their hard work. At this time, I'd like to introduce Brian Finnis, committee member and director of athletics, to offer remarks.
So thanks, Dave, and good morning and welcome, everyone. I want to start off, obviously, by thanking all of you for being here to celebrate our inductees. I know family and friends, thank you. I know some of you have traveled the significant distance to be here, so thank you very much. I'm also very aware that I'm the last thing standing between everybody getting out of here, so I will try and keep this as short as I can, but we are significantly ahead of schedule, so I've been told to take my time. I do have some people I do want to thank. I want to thank the Alumni Association for their continued support of the Acadia Sports Hall of Fame and Acadia Athletics in general. I know Una is here representing them today, so thank you very much, Una. I want to, as Dave alluded to, I want to thank the Hall of Fame Selection Committee. I know a number of them are here today. John, Jim, Maddie, Donnie, Steve, Una. Thank you guys so much for your work, and to Kim Wallace, who kind of keeps us all organized when it comes to that committee. Thanks, Kim. I also wanted to give President Hennessy, our Vice President, Finance Administration, Aaron, our Vice President, External Relations, Nancy, who are over here. We're very fortunate at Acadia to have tremendous support from our senior leadership team. That's not something you see across the board in youth sports, and we're so very grateful that they're here to join us today on a busy homecoming weekend. So thank you all for being here and your continued support. I have to, absolutely thank the athletics team. None of this is put on without them. Kim, Krista, Chris, Len, our amazing volunteer Joe back over there. Thank you guys so much for all that you do for this event and all of our events that we put on throughout the season. This doesn't happen without you, so thank you so much. This event is always such a highlight for me. It's an opportunity to celebrate the achievements and contributions of those, the amazing inductees and the videos we saw earlier. It's also an important opportunity for our current student athletes. We have men's hockey over here, women's soccer over here. Many of them, obviously, some of our other teams couldn't be here this morning, but it's always anytime we get a chance for current student athletes to, get to mix and mingle and chat with and kind of pay homage to those that came before them. That is so important, and we try and do that as often as we can. To the inductees, to Bridget, to Kevin, Ivan, Chuck, Scott, and Kevin, who is obviously unable to attend today. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you on this tremendous honor, but I want to say thank you. We talk a lot in our department about leaving it better than you found it. And it's very evident from the videos we saw today that all of you did that during your time here at Acadia and continue to support Acadia and Acadia athletics. I hope your time here this weekend reconnecting with friends and teammates and, coaches. I hope it's everything you've wanted to be. Very fortunate to get to do a lot of events like this, and every time you get old teammates back in a room together, the stories just get better and better. The score seems to magically change year over year and all that stuff. And so I hope this weekend so far has provided so many of those opportunities to reconnect with teammates and friends from the years before. And just lastly, again, I want to thank everyone for attending. You're here to support the inductees, you're here to support Acadia Athletics and our current student athletes, and we can't operate without that support. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you'll join us later today at the football game and the hockey game tonight, as well as the alumni barbecue later this afternoon. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend here at homecoming at Acadia. Thanks so much.
A little shorter than Brian. Thank you, Brian, and thank you, everyone, for joining us for this morning's ceremony, and thank you to our honored guests for joining us here today. We hope you enjoy this weekend's festivities. As Brian pointed out, there's lots going on for homecoming. And please visit our Sports Hall of Fame room at the Acadia Athletics Complex featuring this year's inductees. And we hope to see you all at the 2025 Acadia Sports Hall of Fame ceremony. Thank you.